Welcome to our 2023 Wellness Challenge video. Today we're going to talk about the challenge, the purpose of the challenge, and what you're going to get out of it. So it's 2023, everybody has all these goals. We are here to help you with your lifestyle. Yes, this is going to be a challenge. There's going to be a lot focused around food quality, food quantity, how much water you're drinking, how much movement you're doing. But what we want this to be is a lifestyle. We don't want this to be so restrictive that after 30 days, all you do is want to go eat an entire cheesecake and a whole pizza and 4 cinnamon rolls and just stuff your face and immediately put back on all the weight that maybe you lost or lose the hard work that you've put in. We want you to think of it like going to the gym. We go to the gym all year. We go to the gym with a goal to go 4 times per week. We don't go to the gym for 30 days, expect to, build all of this muscle and then sustain that muscle without not going to the gym. Eating healthy can be very similar. We need to learn to create balanced meals centered around carbs, proteins, and fats, understanding what are in those foods, and make this a lifestyle. So it's easy to make good decisions, even when we're eating out, when we're traveling, when we're on the go, and just every day in our life. In this challenge, we're gonna focus on food quality, food quantity, moving more outside of our exercise, and then also just shifting behaviors that no longer serve us. So maybe the snacking in the evening or reaching for purely carbohydrate meals or really high fat processed foods. We're gonna try to get rid of those cravings, get rid of those habits and restructure so we can do away with the habits that no longer serve us and build new healthy habits into 2023 that we can sustain for years to come. This challenge is gonna be run through the Wodify Rise app. So if you are already a Wodify user, you can use your current username and password, but you must register for the app first before you download Wodify Rise and try to log in. If you download it without registering, it will not let you in. So make sure to click the link below to register before you try to log into Wodify Rise. If you're not a current Wodify customer, your gym no longer uses Wodify, or you're not part of IBEX or CFP, then you want to create a new account after you register. By doing that, create a new account, you will now be able to log into the Wodify Rise app to see the challenge. Each day that you log into Wodify Rise, you're gonna be given 5 pillars, which are gonna be our 5 daily tasks that stick with us throughout this entire 4 weeks. Task number 1 is gonna be food quantity. So if you can measure it, you can manage it. And we have 3 different ways that you're gonna be able to measure your food, from easy, intermediate, and advanced. I'm gonna talk about those in a second. Point number 2, or task number 2, is gonna come from quality. We've created a list that you need to stick to, including beverages. Alcohol is not on that list. If you stick to the list, you get your 1 point for the day. We've even broken this list down into carbohydrates, proteins, and fats so you can understand what each food is made up of and how you're balancing your plate. Number 3 is gonna be hydration. We're gonna drink half of our body weight in ounces of water per day. If you drink half of your body weight in ounces per day, then you get the point. Task number 4 is gonna be steps. We really wanna focus on movement and moving more outside of the gym. That's called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. You can burn up to 50% of your calories by moving outside of the day. That could be walking to the mailbox, cleaning the house, walking the dog, playing with the kids, moving outside of the gym. Task number 5, our final point, is gonna be getting 4 workouts per week. Our week is gonna start on Monday and it's gonna end on Sunday. From Monday to Sunday, you have to get 4 workouts per week. That doesn't include your 10,000 steps, but that would be hopefully some sort of resistance training. When I say resistance training, doing your CrossFit workout, lifting dumbbells, lifting some weights, getting those 4 workouts in per week. Those are gonna be our 5 pillars, so you can get 5 points per day. Some days we're gonna have bonus points, which means you can get an extra point that day and it's gonna pop up and be listed in your app. For example, Mondays, we're gonna have a midline Monday. There's gonna be a core workout that you can complete every single workout for a little extra ab workout. If you do this ab workout, you get the point for the day. You could save that ab workout and do it up to 3 or 5 times that week. We're gonna switch the workout out next week, so you get a new one every single Monday. Let's talk quantity and how we're gonna measure. So I mentioned we have 3 methods: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Our beginner method is gonna be the plate method. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our plate and we're gonna divide it into sections. 50% of the plate is gonna be veggies. From there, 25% is gonna be a lean protein and 25% is gonna be fat. If this is your pre-workout or your post-workout meal, we're gonna remove that 25% fat and add our starchy carbohydrate there. That's where we wanna be putting in anything that's super starchy, so we have energy before the workout to get us through our workout, and then we have the energy we need to repair from all the work that we've done. Our goal is gonna be to eat 3 to 5 times throughout the day and to consistently balance our plates between carbs, proteins, and fats using this plate method. The second way you could choose to measure is going to be with our hand method. So we're going to say 3 to 5 meals per day if you're a female, 3 to 5 meals per day if you're a male. From there, it's going to differ based on our hand size. So usually the taller or the bigger we are, our hands are typically bigger, which means we might need a little bit more food. So we're going to use the palm of our hand for protein. Then from there, we're going to use a cup of our hand for carbs, the thumb from the top up for fats, and then a fist for veggies. For ladies, we're going to use 1 palm of protein, 1 cup of carbs, 1 thumb of fat, and 1 fist of veggies. That's going to make up 1 meal, and we could eat that meal 3 to 5 times per day. For males, we're going to double that. We're going to do 2 palms of protein, 2 cups of carbs, 2 thumbs of fat, and 2 fists of veggies. This is going to be a really general ballpark to help us understand how to balance our meal by looking at our hand size for the calories that we need. Our third way is going to be counting macros, which is going to be for those of us who are advanced. If you have macros, feel free to use whatever app that you're using. We were not providing macros, but we're going to use the 1st Phorm app to do so. So there is going to be an extra monthly subscription, which is $12.99 to use the 1st Phorm app. But what it's going to do is it's going to calculate your personal macros based upon your age, your weight, your height, what your activity level is, and what your goals are. You're also going to get educational and informational videos and Q&A, so you can ask questions in that app and watch those videos as well. You'll have access to me as your advisor in this challenge, not only in the 1st Phorm app, but also in the Facebook group, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And you'll be able to track all of your progress and all of your measurements within this app. This is what we're going to use to calculate our macros, and this is how we're going to do that step number 3. So what you get by signing up for this wellness challenge: you're going to have access to Patrick and I to help answer questions, and a closed Facebook community. So different from the Facebook group that you're already in, this one is only going to be open to those of you that register for the wellness challenge. So we can share recipes, we can encourage each other, we can ask questions, and we can all interact together and support each other on this journey, achieving fitness, health, and wellness. We're going to be providing you weekly emails that answer any questions that you have. We're going to be providing you a grocery list that breaks out the foods into carbs, proteins, and fats. And it's also going to be that approved foods list to help us get away from all of the processed foods that are standard to the American diet. We will also have 1 male and 1 female winner at the end, and this is going to be based off performance markers. So the performance markers are going to be the weight change relative to your starting weight, the point system. It's an honors point system, so please make sure that you honor that, and your before and after pictures. Those 3 things are going to be used to calculate our winners. So if you're interested in winning, it's super important that 1, you register for this challenge, 2, you get your weight and you email it by 11:59 on January 15th, because the challenge starts on January 16th, and 3, you take your before picture and you submit that with your weight before January 16th. Once you do those 3 things, you are set and you are ready to rock on this wellness challenge. We look forward to tackling this with you. We look forward to supporting you on your fitness goals. We can't wait to see the changes that you make. And remember, this isn't meant to be only a 4-week crash challenge, but this is 4 weeks to jumpstart and build some new habits that we can sustain with us for lifelong fitness and health.